Hey guys, it's Joe B. I was just getting the car ready to go out for a drive and I noticed that my gauges started failing. It was my temperature that failed first, and then I started tinkering with it, and the fuel and oil pressure after that. As you know, with key on you should get your fuel and, well, temperature if the car's warm, and then with ignition on you'll get your oil pressure too, but I wasn't getting anything. So I messed with it as much as I could, and then I ended up buying a new voltage regulator from NPD, and I swapped in the new one, but that wasn't the problem either. And I noticed that what had happened is this little piece had snapped off. The little battery connector had snapped off on my printed circuit, so I was trying to solder it back on, but it's not really doing all that great. Anyway, I think the original voltage regulator is still good, so I pulled the plate off. See, here's the new one. And then I pulled the plate off. Yes, the one that's in there is a new one too, but whatever. And this is the wire to the hot line that my fingernail's touching, and this is the wire that becomes the reduced, like the 5-volt hot. So you can trace them when you get them off. Like, I started mapping them out. The hot line comes from the hot on this guy, and it goes out. See, here it is. It splits off. One goes to all the way over to the oil pressure. This is the oil pressures here. I started marking them off, and then from the oil pressure it goes out to the sender. So if you have a problem with your sender, then you know if it's still hot here but you're still not getting anything, it's a problem with a faulty sender. Anyway, then this one, the top piece, goes all the way around, and if you trace it, it goes to here for the hot and the hot of the two gauges, for the temp and the fuel. Well, fuel was still good, but temp I was still having a problem with. And yeah, I put like electrical tape under there to make sure there were no funky grounds. But it's really going to be this piece, so it's going to be a Mickey Mouse doohickey. But you know, I'm starting to get to where there's certain. You ever see those ones where they're redoing everything with wires on the back? I might end up getting rid of this whole printed cluster altogether. But for now, I'm just going to take a little jumper and I'm going to solder it right here to the printed circuit, and I'm going to twist it off to the hot line. And then I got another one over here. I'm going to just give a little dab, a little dot, and I'm going to solder it to the printed circuit. And I'm going to go to the 5-volt hot line. And then I'm going to plug the thing back in and see if I can get it rolling. But I got to get this thing ready because, you know, I'm ready to move the car. So I've got to have everything ready to go in order to move the car from its location to its new location. Anyway, this is Joe B, just showing you a quick deal with the printed circuits on the 6970. Alright, thanks a lot guys. Bye.